Hello everyone. Okay, so today we have this nice nuclear physics question. So it's one of the questions given to me online. So now and I decided to make a video to do a video on it. So now we have this nice question. The radius of a gold nucleus with 197 nucleons is 7.3 times 10 raised to the power of minus 15 meters. Now, what is the best estimate for the volume of a uranium nucleus with 235 nucleons? Now, for questions like this, okay, um, just like the way I explained to um, some of my students, I told them that now what is important here is to understand that the volume of a nucleus, okay, is approximately proportional to the number of nucleons. So in that case, okay, because the density is constant, so we can then say that the volume per nucleon of gold will be equal to the volume per nucleon for what? For uranium. So what I'm saying in essence is that now volume, okay, volume per nucleons, okay, for gold is equal to volume per nucleon for uranium, okay, for uranium. Okay, so but we want to find out the best estimate for the volume of a uranium nucleus with 235 nucleons. So which means now we need to assume the volume we need to assume that the volume of gold is that of a sphere because the that's we must assume that the nucleus of the gold elements is a sphere. So in that case, so the volume of this of a sphere will not be equals to that of the what? Of the gold nucleus. So let's first find volume of gold. So volume of gold, because we know that volume of sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube. Then we are given the radius, okay, radius of gold. Radius of gold is given to be 7.3 times 10 raised to the power of minus 15 meters. Minus 15 meters. So with this information, we should be able to calculate the volume of the gold. Now, because we are given the number of nucleons, so that means that so in this case, volume of gold will be equals to 4 over 3 multiplied by 3.142 multiplied by 7.3 times 10 raised to the power of negative 15 raised to the power of 3. Okay, so um, this will be 1.33 multiplied by 3.142, then 7.3 raised to the power of 3, then multiplied by 10 raised to the power of minus 45, because 3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of minus 15, that will be negative 45. And this will be in cubic meters. So multiplying 1.33 by 3.142, then by 7.3 raised to the power of 3. Okay, that will be 160, 100 and that will be 162. So we're going to have this to be 16, we have 1625.65, okay, then multiply by 10 raised to the power of minus 45 in cubic meters. Okay, so we can still approximate. This will be 1 point. We can move the decimal point 1.625, 7 multiply by 10 raised to the power of 3 multiply by 10 raised to the power of negative 45. Okay, in cubic meters. So the volume of gold will now be 1.6257 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of negative 42 cubic meters. So that's the volume of gold. All right, so now we are given the number of nucleons. That's the nucleon number. So we can see here that volume of gold per number of nucleon, okay, per number of nucleon of the what? Of the gold element is equals to volume of uranium, okay, over what? Number of nucleon for the uranium. Okay, so this one is for gold, and this is for what? Uranium. Uranium is U. Okay, letter U. So we have the volume of gold to be 1.625 times 10 raised to the power of 10 raised to the power of negative 42. Okay, all over. Now we are given the nucleon number for gold, which is 197. So we have the volume of uranium. We have the volume of uranium over the number of nucleon. That's 235. So we can cross multiply so that this will be 1.6257. Okay, multiply by 10 raised to the power of negative 42 over 197 multiply by 235. This will be equals to volume of uranium. All right, so now let's get the value for 1.6257 multiplied by 235. Okay, so that will be 382.04. Okay, then multiply by 10 raised to the power of negative 42 divided by 197. So let's divide this value by the nucleon number for gold, 197, and this will be 1.93. We have 1.93. We have 1.9393. Okay, multiply by 10 raised to the power of negative 42. Remember, we are calculating what? Volume. So the unit will be cubic meters. So the volume, the best estimate for the volume of uranium. So volume of uranium will now be 1.94 times 10 raised to the power of minus 42 cubic meters. And this is the volume of uranium. Yes, we can approximate this to be 2. Okay, 2 times 10 raised to the power of negative 42 cubic meters. And this is how to calculate the volume of uranium when given the radius of gold, gold nucleus, and also the nucleon number of gold nucleus to be 197, when the nucleon number for the uranium nucleus is 235. Don't forget, nucleon number is the number of proton and neutron in the what? In the nucleus of the gold and the uranium elements. Okay, the noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Bye bye.